You believe you're eating healthy fruits, but without knowing it, you might be increasing your risk of high blood pressure, brain fog, or even a silent stroke. If you're over 60, this video could literally change your eating routine, because some fruits that were once considered good can quietly become harmful as the body matures. And today, I'm going to show you the 5 most dangerous fruits for people over 60, and what to eat instead to keep your brain and heart protected. Stick with me until the end, because the last fruit on this list is found in millions of breakfasts every day, and it might be silently harming your health. You may have spent your entire life believing fruits are always good for you, and in many cases they are. But what few people talk about is how after 60, the body changes and what used to be healthy might now need to be adjusted. As we age, the kidneys filter less efficiently, the liver processes medications more slowly, and blood vessels become more fragile. This means some fruits, when eaten in excess or at the wrong time, can quietly raise blood sugar, affect blood pressure, and even cause inflammation in the brain. In this video, you'll learn about 5 everyday fruits that require more attention after 60. The goal is not to scare you or tell you to stop eating fruit, but to help you adapt with wisdom. At the end of this video, you'll also discover better alternatives that actually support your memory, heart, and circulation. And pay close attention to the last fruit. It's in millions of breakfasts every day, and it might be silently harming your brain without you realizing it.
Bananas are famous for being easy to digest and rich in potassium. But after 60, too much potassium can become dangerous, especially if you're on medications, pressure meds. It can affect your heart rhythm and even create clots that lead to stroke. Worse yet, many people eat bananas at night thinking they're light. But at that time, circulation slows and the combination can be harmful. If you like bananas, don't panic. Eat half of one in the morning and always pair it with protein like yogurt or nuts to slow absorption. Avoid banana smoothies at night and never use potassium supplements without your doctor's advice. Bananas are still nutritious, but after 60, they must be consumed mindfully. Grapes seem harmless, small, juicy, delicious, but they're concentrated sugar bombs, especially when eaten alone. For people over 60, the body takes longer to process sugar. A handful of grapes can cause a spike in glucose, followed by inflammation in the blood vessels that feed your brain. That spike can cause microscopic tears in arteries, and your body responds by forming clots. You may feel nothing today, but the damage builds silently over time. If you like grapes, enjoy a small handful, and always pair them with a healthy fat, like almonds or a slice of cheese. Avoid eating them on an empty stomach or late in the evening. Sweet, seedless grapes, often found in stores, have even more sugar and less fiber. They're not dangerous on their own, but they require balance. Especially if you're pre-diabetic or on blood pressure meds, limit your portions and choose better timing. Your brain will thank you. Pineapple feels like a tropical, guilt-free treat. But for adults over 60, it can become a triple threat: high sugar, high acid, and an enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain may interfere with blood clotting and interact with medications. Pineapple is also very acidic, triggering reflux that many seniors don't even feel. Reflux during sleep has been linked to low oxygen in the brain and increased risk of early morning strokes. One patient ate pineapple every night for a year and suffered a small stroke that affected her balance and speech. If you love pineapple, enjoy it only in the morning and in small portions. Avoid mixing with blood thinners unless your doctor approves. Pineapple can still be part of your diet, just not at night and not without precautions. Strawberries are beautiful and delicious, but also the most heavily sprayed fruit in conventional agriculture. They often contain pesticide residues even after washing. These chemicals can build up in the brain over time and may trigger neurological inflammation. For those over 60 with a slower detox system, that's a dangerous combination. Strawberries also contain purines, which increase uric acid levels, a risk for people with gout, joint pain, or kidney issues. If you enjoy strawberries, choose organic only. Wash them carefully and eat them in moderation. Avoid strawberry-flavored smoothies and frozen berries of unknown origin. And don't rely on strawberries alone for antioxidants. Diversify your fruit intake and always go for quality over quantity. At this stage of life, what's hidden on the surface matters more than ever. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, but they also contain compounds called furanocoumarins, which can interfere with liver enzymes that break down medications. For adults over 60 on blood pressure meds or statins, this can lead to dangerous accumulation of drugs in the bloodstream. On top of that, orange juice is high in sugar and low in fiber, causing quick spikes in blood sugar and increasing vascular stress. If you love oranges, eat the whole fruit with the fiber, not just the juice. And always consult your doctor if you're on heart or blood pressure medications. Stick to smaller citrus fruits, like clementines, or use a squeeze of lemon in water, instead of full glasses of juice. In aging bodies, even natural sugars and natural juices require caution. Topic 8. Sweet apples, a hidden sugar spike. Apples are widely loved, but not all are created equal. Varieties like Fuji or Honeycrisp are bred for sweetness, which means more sugar and higher glycemic impact. For people over 60 with insulin resistance, these apples can cause sharp spikes followed by crashes, stressing your heart, brain, and circulation. If you enjoy apples, choose Granny Smith. They're lower in sugar and higher in brain-healthy polyphenols. And never eat apples alone. Pair them with a healthy fat, like almond butter or a slice of cheese, to reduce the glycemic load. Even apple juice or apple sauce, they remove the fiber and deliver pure sugar. Even a fruit known as the symbol of health needs to be eaten strategically as we age.
Apples are widely loved, but not all are created equal. Varieties like Fuji or Honeycrisp are bred for sweetness, which means more sugar and higher glycemic impact. For people over 60 with insulin resistance, these apples can cause sharp spikes followed by crashes, stressing your heart, brain, and circulation. If you enjoy apples, choose Granny Smith. They're lower in sugar and higher in brain-healthy polyphenols. And never eat apples alone. Pair them with a healthy fat like almond butter or a slice of cheese to reduce the glycemic load. Avoid apple juice or applesauce. They remove the fiber and deliver pure sugar. Even a fruit known as the symbol of health needs to be eaten strategically as we age. Cherries contain salicylates, natural compounds similar to aspirin. While this helps reduce inflammation, combining them with blood-thinning medications can be dangerous. Excess salicylates plus anticoagulants equals overly thin blood, which increases the risk of internal bleeding or hemorrhagic stroke. If you're on medications like warfarin or daily aspirin, cherries should be limited and monitored. Avoid cherry concentrate or juice or supplements. Stick to fresh cherries in small amounts and speak with your healthcare provider first. In mature health, more is not always better, even with something as sweet and natural as cherries. Now that we've seen the risks, let's focus on fruits that support brain health after 60. The best choices are blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, low in sugar, high in antioxidants. Granny Smith apples, stable energy and anti-inflammatory. Avocados, high in healthy fats, support nerve function. Lemons and limes, detoxifying, non-sugar options. Pomegranate in small amounts, Rich in polyphenols, but strong, so dilute the juice. Always eat fruit early in the day with a source of protein or fat and never on an empty stomach. Late-night fruit can spike blood sugar and harm your sleep. When chosen wisely, fruits can become powerful allies in your journey of aging well. What used to be healthy may no longer be harmless. But this is not about fear. It's about awareness and adaptation. Your body at 60 plus is wiser, but also more sensitive. That means every habit matters more. The fruits we discussed aren't forbidden. They simply require timing, moderation, and smart combinations, especially if you're taking medication. Now tell me, which fruit surprised you the most? Comment below, share this video with someone over 60, and make sure to like and subscribe. Your health, energy, and independence deserve this care. And remember, your brain listens to what you feed it. Feed it wisely. Oh, and one last thing I nearly forgot to mention. If you're still watching, you're already ahead of most people your age. Now tell me, which fruit surprised you the most? Comment below and let's start a conversation. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone you care about who's over 60. Your brain listens to everything you feed it, so feed it wisely and help others do the same.